Hi there, another video. This time it's a preview of the England against Wales European Championship 2016 match that takes place later today. We've got obviously the England Panini set, and we've got the Euro 2016 set, which obviously features some of the Wales players but not all of them. First of all, we've got obviously the England 11. We've got Hart, Klein, Jagielka, Cahill, Gibbs, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Henderson, Sterling, Kane, Rooney and Welbeck. But obviously what we're going to do now is we'll predict what I think will be the selection for the team. And again, obviously we've got the Wales card here for the Euro 2016 set as well, with Hennessy in goal, Gunter, Ashley Williams, Davis, Jay Williams, Ledley, Allen, Taylor, Bale, Ramsey and Robson, Carnu. And again, obviously because we've not obviously got a Welsh set, we've got as many of the relevant Euro 2016 collection as we think. But what we'll do is we'll do a little prediction of what I think the teams will be. So if we put those just up the back there, obviously if we start with England, obviously we've got the England badge there, and we have manager Roy Hodgson. Obviously the goalkeeping spot is pretty nailed on. Obviously we've got Joe Hart, so Joe Hart obviously goes in goal, England's #1 for some time now. At right back, you've got Kyle Walker, obviously had a pretty good season for Tottenham and has done pretty well for England so far. And again, central defensive partnership, again pretty straightforward. England have got quite a few central defenders, but I think the two most reliable ones are obviously there Chris Smalling with his defensive rock card, and alongside him you've got Gary Cahill. At left back, again based on obviously his performance at Tottenham and again how he's done for England, and particularly in the game against Russia, him and Walker were very good going forward. So again, we'll put Danny Rose in there in defence. Roy Hodgson is elected to choose Raheem Sterling. I'm not particularly keen on him. He didn't had a lot of the ball against Russia, but didn't actually have much of an end product. So I think we'll leave him out for the time being. And I think on the left side of my selection, I think we'll go with Jack Wilshere. He came on against Russia, did pretty well. So I think obviously being left-footed as well, that helps, and obviously creatively, hopefully he can do a little bit better, provide a bit of service to the forwards. So I think if we go for Jack Wilshere on the left, and then in the middle, obviously we've got Dele Alli and his Tottenham teammate Eric Dyer. Obviously Dyer scored a goal, but I think the two work pretty well together. Dele Alli had probably not his best game in an England shirt against Russia, but I think he's solid and delivers sort of everything that you probably want him to. Again, in the Russia game, Roy Hodgson elected for Adam Lallana, although he had a few decent touches and a few good chances the first 20 minutes, half an hour, sort of disappeared out of the game. And obviously on that basis, I think we'll swap him with someone who, for England and every club he's played for, has been a little bit more reliable, and hopefully he'll step up to the plate in a very big game as well. Obviously a lot of experience. So I think we'll go with James Milner on the right for England. Again, captain Wayne Rooney. I think England need to sort of make a decision. I think they either need to play him up front, which is obviously his position, or obviously because he's captain they can't really drop him, but I think really they need to perhaps look at how he's going to feature, because although he does okay in his new role, I think there are probably better players at doing that. So I think they'll have to make a decision as to whether they'll keep him as a striker or perhaps maybe have to take him out of the team. But I think for the time being he'll stay in there. And then obviously pushing for a place is Jamie Vardy, but I think at the moment they're probably going to go with Harry Kane, even though he's not been doing too well for England in the last few games. But I think a lot of that probably comes from service, or the lack of service that he's had as well. Obviously a striker depends pretty heavily on getting the ball in good places. So I think Vardy this time will end up on the bench for now, and then obviously Harry Kane will keep his place at least for the time being. And then obviously with Vardy perhaps getting a late substitute appearance, obviously depending upon how the score's going and how things are. And again, obviously for the Wales team, we don't have too many of these cards based on the current selection. Chris Coleman obviously is a manager who sticks to his guns with a lot of things, doesn't make too many changes unless they're absolutely necessary. So obviously Chris Gunter will be in the team. The team he played in the previous game against Slovakia was Warding, Cole, Chester, Williams, Davis and Gunter, then Edwards, Allen, Taylor, Williams, and then obviously Bale and Ramsey as the attacking midfielder and striking options. Then obviously we've got Ashley Williams, defender. I don't expect Chris Coleman to make too many changes, if any. And then we've got Neil Taylor. And again, one of the 2 or 3 key men for Wales, Aaron Ramsey. And then Joe Allen. And obviously the main threat to any team, obviously with Bale playing against him, is obviously score from anywhere. Obviously, as he's proved over the last 5 or 6 years, can score free kicks, score 25, 30 yard shots. So again, obviously England are going to have to keep a pretty good track on him. So with any luck, we can do that. With the result yesterday, I think a draw probably isn't too bad, and then obviously allowing for England to then go and have to play Slovakia, should fancy perhaps beating them as well, so that 5 points I think would probably get us out the group. But hopefully we can do a little bit better than that and put up a bit of a performance. And obviously after Gareth Bale's comments about England players not showing any passion, or not as much passion as Wales, perhaps that will cheer them up, get a bit passionate and hopefully pull off a result. But yeah, a couple of hours to go to the game now. Fingers crossed England do well, and please like, subscribe, check out all the videos, and we'll see you soon.